DeMeco Ryans, first-year head coach of the Houston Texans. First game, C.J. Stroud, starting quarterback. Not a surprise. We knew it all along. There was never any reason to believe otherwise. It was just so odd. And he contradicted himself because he said just last week, you'll find out week one against the Baltimore Ravens. Well, why are you telling us now? I think maybe he got some pushback. DeMeco, we all kind of know. Like, it's okay. You can tell them. They know. We know. And C.J. Stroud knows. And remember we were talking about this on Friday. Like, what is the strategic reason for withholding that title from C.J. Stroud? Did there develop a concern for DeMeco Ryans that maybe C.J. Stroud wasn't going to be mature and responsible? Or was there going to be resentment in the locker room? But regardless, the facade has been obliterated. The ruse has been abandoned. The starting quarterback for the Houston Texans is C.J. Stroud.
Yeah, man. Like you said, it's not a surprise. Everything from Houston has been that C.J. Stroud has been taking the first team reps, the starting reps with the offense. He looked better, in that game against the Saints, which is good because they need him to be better. But, I think at the same time, it's kind of like, man, you don't know what you're really going to get from a C.J. Stroud, at least early on. You just don't. And the thing is, and I like this touchdown pass here that he threw. I mean, great ball placement, was very definitive in each step of the play. But when you're a rookie and you're going to Baltimore, as your first game, that's a really tough task, man. And, Mike McDonald, he's a really good defensive coordinator, understands how to work with that personnel. And Baltimore's just got that aggressive kind of attitude where you're probably going to be in for a long day with what they do defensively and just how their philosophy organizationally, that's something that's been there for many, many, many years. So it's going to be interesting to see what CJ Stroud does in this opener. But, as far as him being named the starter, I don't know what changed with DeMeco Ryans. Maybe you're right. Maybe he got some pushback from something. Maybe it was just his philosophy, where it's like, I'm not naming starters. I don't need to do that. You somehow see that you're majoring in the minor there and you just go out and you say what everybody already knows because you're not going to surprise Baltimore on, September 10th when you come out there and CJ Stroud is the quarterback. The thing that really would have been a surprise is if Case Keenum were the quarterback, and we all knew that wasn't going to happen.
Well, and here we have three quarterbacks taken in the top four, and I think we all assumed from the get-go they would be week one starters. Bryce Young in Carolina, although I don't think it's been officially announced yet. But they called him the starter like weeks ago. They made him QB1 weeks ago, so they don't have to call him the starter. They made him QB1, and they've never said anything to the contrary. Then Anthony Richardson a couple of weeks ago, and now C.J. Stroud. So we're going to see all three of them right out of the gates. If you're going to use a pick that high on a quarterback, you better be ready to play him right away. That's the way it works in today's NFL. Otherwise, you're trading him for a fourth-round pick in 2 seasons because he never got onto the football field as the 49ers learned the hard way. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.